Where is this thing? Where is it? No. Wait, what? Where do I put it? Oh, there it is, right? Yeah. Alright, it's right here. Whew. Okay. My Hollow Knight fan fiction that I wrote when, I don't know how long ago. A few years ago when I was a freaking Hollow Knight fan. I was obsessed with this game. Whew. Okay, let's see. This book has a really crazy history. Well, first of all, I wrote it, and I really liked writing it. This is actually I think this is one of the first books I made for, like, specifically one comic, something like that, you know. And it's absolutely terrible. And I'm here to reread it. Okay, I'm just gonna give a summary, because this is just absolutely terrible. You can read this while I explain the history of this book. You swear, no. It's just way too... Okay, basically, I wrote it, and then it got stolen, and stolen by my quote-unquote friend, and then he sold the book to someone, and I had to buy it back. I'm not joking. He actually sold this book to someone for real money, and I had to buy it back with real money. I'm not even joking. Let's see here. Alright, yep, character descriptions. Cutter, Shadow, and Miso are like the extra characters. I didn't really know about the lore that much at that time. Also, there's some torn pages, because this is actually ripped from another book. You can see the difference between the lines, the pages lines. This is chapter 1, basically. Yeah, this is like one of the very few good drawings in this book. I'm just gonna say that. You know, the ending thing, and then but this time it loses. Stuff happens. This is really, really bad. Yeah, oh my goodness. The more I look at this, the more I just want out. Look, basically, they decide to embark on the epic quest, because it's called Hollow Knight: The Three Warriors. I think another thing I should mention is that I actually I barely knew the story. I barely knew any of the lore. The only thing I knew about the game is that you had to fight the Radiants. Like, you had to fight the Hollow Knight, and then you fight the Radiants or something in a specific ending. Anyways, they venture out of Hollow Nest. Oh goodness, as someone who actually knows a bit of the Hollow Knight lore now, this just is utter pain. Anyways, Cutter gets introduced. This guy, he has a scissors for a weapon. It's I wrote this before Silk Song, and I still pride myself in coming up with the scissors idea. You could also split like the scissors into two, and you know, I thought, hey, this game's about bugs, right? So obviously, lawnmower and freaking what humans exist. Let's just ignore that. I don't want to go through that, please, no. Let's see, so they enter this place, and this is like a tradition thing of this area where you have to fight this person. No one has ever beat them before, but they fight, and the friggin' Cutter saves him. A big action scene. I'm really bad at drawing it, but basically, Cutter got left behind, and he died. Flippin', And they venture further and ooh, they all these sticks become monsters, and there's Miso. They're like a mushroom knight person. I don't. Okay. Chapter 9 is filler. Let's just get out of chapter 9. Mushroom Kingdom. This is when I really started to run out of chapter names. Whatever. They think these spies. They're spies. It's like they have beef with Hollow Knight, or Hollow Nest, or something. Hollow Nest or something. Look, this really sucks. But basically, Miso kind of convinces her brother, this is his brother, to not murder them. And then they meet the king, and then the king tries to kill them. Look, there's a bunch of characters, and they fight and stuff. They do a bunch of cool stabbing moves. Okay. Please, just skip through this. Skip through this. Skip. Oh goodness, the pages. I don't want to read this, but hey, Cutter's back. Cutter's back. Magic, because of magic. Yep, it's just magic. And then he mysteriously knows the way. The guards are chasing them, and so they have to fight them off as well. A bunch of cool action scenes. I don't know, man. And then they go to this town that has a bunch of infected people, and then they fight them. And then there's this person, the last survivor, and they have butterfly wings. I thought it was pretty cool. And then they smash it and save them. And this is actually another really good scene, in my opinion. This is actually like really good, in my opinion. I think I actually did pretty well there. And then they're like, oh, who are you? Let's do this. Look, basically they speak of some prophecy, something, and then they give the sword, or nail, I guess. But apparently the sword is cursed, because the knight something, getting corrupted by it. I have no idea anymore. Oh look, it's the stags, very cool. Stags got corrupted, infected, right? And like the Hollow Knight's getting infected, I don't know. And ignore any background noise that you can hear right now. And Cutter also mysteriously knows how to cure the curse. Ex Machina. Cutter Ex Machina. And this snail lady saves it. And ooh, Meta Knight mysteriously knows the way to the glades that are very poorly drawn. And instead of having an epic final battle, the battle this kind of just sacrifices himself. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. You suck. You suck. You hear me? You suck. You suck. You suck. And then I wrote this, stopping the plague, where they stop the plague. Yeah. And it's unfinished, baby. Although I must say, these things are quite snazzy. These things are pretty snazzy. And I got pretty far. Like, maybe I'll tell about it in a future video. Ooh, very cool, right? But, no. You suck as well. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about it in a future video, but it's unfinished, very unfinished, and I don't plan on continuing it anytime soon, because I hate it. I hate it so much. I have plenty of old drawings, like, rings, and this is one of the less old ones, but yeah. There's my two very terrible Hollow Knight fan fictions. Woo! Okay, bye.